they're smelling it. They're smelling its fragrance. And they're enjoying holding this beautiful, pure soul. And they wrap it in that shroud from Jannah. And then as they ascend up into the heavens to take their soul back to Allah, Inna lillahi wa inna alayhi raji'un. Everything belongs to Allah, it goes back to Allah. They reach the lowest heaven and they knock and they ask for entrance. And it is asked, who is this with you? And they will say, this is so and so, the son of so and so. Calling him by his best names. Calling him by his best names. And every angel in that heaven will accompany it to the next one. And the same thing will happen. And then when that soul reaches the seventh heaven, above which is only the arsh of Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah will say, take the magnificent book of deeds of my slaves and place it in Illiyun. Place his book in Illiyun, because that's where his record belongs, with honor and dignity. And then they will place this angel back in the grave, gently. And the interrogators of the Akhirah, the last trial of the believers will occur. The angels Munkar and Nakir will enter. And if this believer has lived his life the way Allah wanted him to, then his salah will come and stand next to his head. And I'm hoping I'm getting all four of these right. His sadaqah will come and stand next to his side. His good deeds will stand by his feet. And when the angels come to approach his head, these good deeds will say, you can't come from here, because these angels are interrogators, they're rough. Allah created them with no mercy. The salah will say, you can't have entry here, we're protecting him. When they go to the side, you can't come this way. His good deeds, his sadaqah is protecting him. When they come from his feet, you can't come from this way either. So those angels will ask him to sit up. And I'm going to tell you more details about this later tonight. The angels will tell him, sit up, because we can't yank him up because he's being protected. So please, sit up. When he sits up, the first thing he will ask is, let me pray. Let me pray. And the angels will say, you'll have time for that. There'll be plenty of time for that. First, you need to answer my three questions. Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? And this person whom Allah Azza wa Jal has given a istiqamatul janan, a steadfast heart, will respond immediately, Rabbi Allah. I have no doubt about that. They will say, how do you know this information? How do you know this information? He will say, because I read the book of Allah. I believed in it. And I affirm it this day. The angels will say, وَمَا دِينُكَ? What was your religion? My religion was Islam. I lived my life the way Allah wanted me to. وَمَا نَبِيُّكَ? Who is your prophet? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is my messenger. Then they will lay this, after these three questions, a voice from above the seven heavens will respond, Sadaq al-Abdi, my slave has spoken the truth. My slave spoke the truth. Open his grave for him. Open his grave for him after they squeezed and hugged him. Open it for him. Furnish his grave with furnishings from Jannah. A door will be opened to him for hellfire. And it will be said, if you had disobeyed Allah, this would be your place. And it will be closed to never be opened again. Then another door will be opened to Jannah. And it will be said, because of your belief in Allah, this is your home now. And the fragrance of Jannah will come in. And someone will come every morning and evening to remind him, this is your home. Then a beautiful, handsome person will come in and sit next to him or her. And that person is so beautiful that the person in the grave will say, who are you? I've never seen something so beautiful as you. It will say, I am your good deeds. I am your good deeds to keep you company to the day of judgment. What a beautiful companion. But you know what? That companion is being created right now by what you're doing in this life. Right now you are creating this incident for yourselves, if you do the right thing. But that's only one of two ways. There's another way. And the other way is not as good.